Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Paul Farmer. This is Free Project Live, episode 235. And today I'm going to be sharing with you the best way to make sales online if you don't have any money. If you don't have any money. I know this is a big one. This is actually right in my wheelhouse. So when I saw the topic, I was like pretty excited about it. So I'm going to do my best to try to keep this kind of short, but this is one of the questions I get the most is how do I make sales when I don't have money? So the very first thing I want to address, and this is very important you understand, is you don't need money to make sales. Let me say that again so you understand. You don't need money if you want to make sales online. Now, does it help? Does it make it faster? Does it help you scale your business? Does it somewhat automate your business when you could have paid ads running? Absolutely. Absolutely, it's going to help you. But I'm speaking to you if you're in the boat, if you're in the situation where you just don't have any money or you have a very tight budget and you want to start making some sales online, okay? And what I'm going to share today is not rocket science. It's nothing new. It's nothing, it's really not exciting. But the thing is, it flat out works. And I know because following this process, I have sponsored hundreds and hundreds of people, okay, following this process, no paid marketing, all right? So here we go. Let's just keep it really simple. First, number one, you need to put your product in front of people. Simple as that. You need to be able to put your product, whatever your product is, in front of people. So how do you do that? Well, let's just put it this way. You have social media. Okay. It could be social media. It could be offline. It could be on the phone. I don't care where it is. You have to some way, somehow find out if people are open to taking a look at what it is you are doing, what your product is. You have to get it in front of them. How do you do that? Well, I mainly use social media. So I mainly use Facebook, LinkedIn. And all I do, and all you need to do is this. Simply go reach out to people, ask them if they're open to earning more income. If they say yes, if you have a video, if you have a webinar, if you have a PDF, if you have a blog, if you have, I don't care what you have. If you have something that explains what your product does, the benefits, the features, all that fun stuff, that's all you need. So you go, you ask people, you reach out to human beings, okay? Life and blood, air breathing human beings, and you ask them if they are open to taking a look at what it is you're doing to earn some extra income. Now, I have exact scripts you can use, but it really doesn't have to be a script. You're literally asking people if they're open to take a look at what you're doing. Okay. You kind of want to look for people that do have a need. That's definitely going to help you. But it's as simple as that. And if you do that and you do it consistently, I tell the people I work with, you need to be doing 25 of these reach outs where you're asking people, minimum 25. You do it whatever you want. It depends on your desire level. It depends how badly you want to make sales, okay? If your desire level is really small, then you don't have to do a lot. But as a rule, this is what I teach. I teach 25 reach outs a day where you're making a connection, where you are asking the person if they are open to take a look at what you're doing to make some extra income, okay? To what you're doing to make some extra income. Simple, okay? If all you did was that, just that, only 25 a day minimum, you could do more. If all you did was that, you would get sales. I don't know how quickly that will happen for you, but it will happen. Eventually it will happen. It's just law of numbers, right? Just eventually you're going to get there. I'm going to come back to why people don't do it in a minute, but that is the very simple thing. So you have no money, that's what you do. It's not what you want to hear. I know it's not what you want to hear. It's not what you want to be doing, but that's what works. It works. Now, if you want to make that process work better, again, free. This is free. Start creating content. Create valuable content that is going to offer solutions, that's going to allow you to be the person providing the content, they're hearing it from your voice. They're getting it from you, whether it's written word or more powerfully video, like I'm doing now. I'm doing a video. That's going to generate leads and make you sales. Okay, because now you're establishing know, like, trust. Now you're the one providing the value. Now you're offering the solutions to the problems that your audience, your marketplace has, your niche has. And now you couple the two things. You couple the reach outs, 25 minimum a day. Hey, just curious, would you be able to take a look what it is I'm doing to make some extra income? I mean, that's one way you can say it. Do you keep your options open, earning more income? Do you keep your options open, earning extra more streams of income? Whatever, however you want to phrase it, doesn't matter. Okay, you start doing that. Of course, there are ways where you could build more rapport and all that stuff, and that works as well. The point is, you need to be making connections, communicating with human beings, learning what's going on in their lives, right? Learning about the problems they're having so you can offer them solutions. The other thing is creating content. And that's really it. That's really it. That's the formula. That will produce sales for you, period. That's what that will work, okay? Now, I'm going to cover why it won't work. And it's simply because you don't do it consistently. It's the only reason. It's the only reason that will not work. So if you're in a position right now where you're like, man, Paul, I really want to be making sales. I really want to be increasing my income. I really want to be, helping my family, and I want to be able to walk away from my job. This is what you do. You don't have money. That's not a reason. Okay. There are billions of people on social media alone. It is free. You have a Wi-Fi connection. You have an internet connection. You have a smartphone with the internet connection. You have access to billions of people that you could ask. Okay, you're not going to get through billions of people. There's no possible way that you could ask to see if they are open to what it is you're doing. Why don't people do this? Well, they're afraid of rejection. Maybe they don't want to spend the time doing it. Maybe it's going to be, it's too time consuming. There's all kinds of reasons. There's all kinds of reasons why. And a lot of the time, and I know for a fact, for me personally, okay, for the longest time, I wouldn't do reach outs. I wouldn't do them. My mentor told me 25, do 25 a day. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Finally, I started doing it. My hands were sweating. Literally, I had the pen in my hand and my pen was shaking, like it was shaking, and the pen was slipping through my fingers. Okay. Because that's how much I didn't want to do it. That's how bad it was for me. If I could overcome that, because I'm at the place now where I'm like, look, if you don't do what I'm doing, it's your loss. That's how I think. Okay. That's the God's honest truth. God's honest truth. That's how I think, because I know what kind of value I bring. I know what I do works, and I know I can help you. So that's where I'm at now, but I didn't start there. Before, I was like, this very weak, very scared, very timid person that cared way too much about what other people thought, not about what lives I could impact, not what's possible. I didn't step into my power. But my mentor told me, hey, do these 25 reach outs a day. I started doing it. And guess what happened? After doing it for a little while, really the first day I got through the 25, it's like, wow, I'm still alive. Wow, nothing bad happened, right? And by doing so, I started learning. I started learning what works, what doesn't work, because you get feedback. When you're doing something, you get feedback. And then, you add the content to it, and you got a winning formula. You got reach outs. Now, at some point, because you're doing the content, because you're doing the reach outs, at some point, you're going to start generating leads. You're going to have plenty of leads coming in at some point, and you may not have to do the reach outs anymore. And at that point, perhaps you could start doing paid advertising, because now you're making sales. You see how that works? So that's all I really got today. I mean, the only other thing I would add to that is personal development every single day. You got to work on your mindset. Success is a mindset. Success is a frequency. It's a vibration. It's a feeling. That's success. Okay, so if you're coming into anything, I don't care what it is, if you're just doing this 2-step simple little formula I got here, where you're doing reach outs daily and you're creating content daily, but your energy's all out of whack, like you're not on the right frequency. If you're coming at it with you're just expecting people to tell you no, you're just expecting people to tell you off, to cuss you out, you're just expecting that, then that's what you're going to get. You're going to get people, because they're going to read your energy. So that's why it's so important to do personal development every day. I write down my goals daily. I do gratitude daily. These are the things I do. And I'm always going through a course. I'm always listening to an audiobook. I'm always doing something to improve my mindset, so I develop a success mindset. I'm going through a book right now. It's called, tell you what it's called. I mentioned this before. Let me pull it up. All right, here we go. Right here. Awesome book. There's no plan B for your A game. And one of the things he says in there, just talking about mindset, is you got to start saying you're the best. You're the best. I don't care what you're doing. You're the best. You just got to start saying that, proclaiming it, declaring it. And that's going to help you as well. Okay, so that's all I got for today. I hope you got value today. I know it's not some gimmick. I know it's not something like, oh, well, it's just hit the easy button and here comes the leads flowing in. No, this is proven. It works. It will make you sales when you do it, and you do it consistently. That's the thing. Do it consistently. Our team, just so you know, our team is doing this face, call it a face tube challenge. I've talked about this before. Face tube challenge. You might be seeing videos out there with the team doing these things. People are doing videos on YouTube and Facebook and all this stuff, and providing valuable content, sharing their story, all this stuff, because it's teaching them how to create content that will provide value to the marketplace. But not only that, allow people to get noticed. Allow you to get noticed, because when you get noticed, that's when sales come. Okay, so there you go. 2 steps: reach outs, create content, boom, sales come. All right. You want to know more about what I do, how I'm able to earn income from the comfort of my home? Go ahead and reach out to me if you're on Facebook, and I'm more than happy to help you with that. If you want to know about the formula that I follow, I have a private group. Where I give the exact formula, scripts, everything you could ever need is in that group. Reach out to me as well if you're on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, just click the link right below this video, and you'll definitely learn about how to do that. Okay, so with that, make it a great day, and I will see you on the next one.